we have a resolution. So, update on my very first ass blasting video, helping to defend you all against some predatory pre-order practices, has a happy ending. Within 45 minutes of publishing that video, the owner of that game store got in touch with me. And because I said then, and I stand now behind saying, I'm not trying to hurt local game stores, and that hopefully there's a reasonable reason. There's a reason for it. I won't put out all the details, but basically he was very concerned, wanted me to call him. I said, no, I'm not going to call you because I want to have record of it. Let's have a chat. So his name is, I'm going to give you his full name, obviously, but I think it was Don. Hold on. I'm sorry. I apologize for the off the cuff. And that's the other thing. It's 1:30 for me right now. Very tired, but I feel like we've reached a acceptable solution to this, and therefore I have to be fair and update as many people as possible. So here we go. Don, yes, Don, the owner of Darkside Games. I'm trying to get a hold of you to explain what's going on. Wanted to know if we could have a conversation. I said, sure. He said, can we get on the phone? Here's my number. I said, here is fine. It's pretty late. And then he text bombs me with a very reasonable story. Basically, they did have quite a few boxes in which they listed on Amazon. And they didn't know the two people who were listing on Amazon, listing on eBay, weren't communicating, or they oversold. Basically, they made the boxes available both on Amazon and on eBay. They sold out so fast that they missed it. They oversold by 10 or something like that. Now, they should have put a quantity on it, and he does accept blame. He says things like, he says here, we put 10 boxes on Amazon a few weeks ago, just hoping I'm sure he meant could, get rid of a few. But we were quickly undercut by more than $10 and never bothered trying to compete. It was a mistake on my part not pulling those listings down when the spoilers started getting really good. I honestly just forgot about them. Amazon is on the back burner for us. I saw your video, and honestly, I'm devastated right now. We are one of the good guys. I don't know. We try to do the right thing by everyone. We sold 164 out of 200 boxes on eBay. Gives me his eBay ID and to check the completed listings and look at his feedback. And his feedback there is actually very good. And there's nobody going in there saying anything about canceled orders. And I was able to verify he was telling the truth about his eBay listing. So I said, okay, basically I have to give people the benefit of the doubt. And this story seems like at least plausible. He could be playing me. I don't know. All I care about is the people who are affected. So I replied and said, okay, let's turn a negative into a positive. Take a bit of that profit from the other 150 boxes you sold and buy the boxes, pay the difference and buy the boxes for the 10 people that got their orders canceled on Amazon, right? Because all I care about is those 10 people, right? And he's concerned. He said, I know there's a lot of people out there who are canceled their listing to relist. That isn't the case with us. You could Amazon, TCG Player, blah, blah, blah. You won't see any listing at a higher price sold or unsold. So I said, look, basically honor the orders and let them rebuy at the original price and you pay the difference. He replied, I'll buy them at retail and sell them at that price. Okay. So I didn't let him off the hook yet. He then sent me screenshots that I saw from an eBay purchase where he purchased 10 from another eBayer, somebody in Nashville. I see the order. I see he paid for it. I see he paid $230 a box. He got 10 boxes for those 10 people. He then sent me screenshots of the Amazon canceled orders. Okay? He then sent me the messages that he sent from Amazon. It said, hello, customer name. Your order was canceled on Amazon, but we'd like to offer you the box at the price point that was offered initially. Please contact us. And he gives his number. And we'll arrange to make this happen. Great. We're seeing good steps. Now, I go back to the several people that contacted me directly. And I said, hey, I think we've got a resolution here. Please let me know that they do what they say. And within a few minutes, I got a reply back from one of the people. I won't say their name. I mean, I saw he commented in one of the videos. But I said, hey, yo, he said, call him. Would you mind giving him a call and see if he's really doing what he said he's going to do? He called. And mind you, I don't know what time it is in Vegas right now. Are they 3 hours? So it's like 10 o'clock at night. And the owner came back into the store to deal with this. They just called, got my info, and are making a PayPal invoice for the amount I originally paid, and they will honor the price. And then he said, I'll let you know as soon as I get the invoice in the AM. Thanks again. So we won. And look, I don't even care about what was going on or what's going on in that store. I don't care. It's not really my business. I care about the customers that were hosed, and now the customers are unhosed. So I want to let that kind of be where it's at. And I would also ask if a bunch of you left negative feedback on, I mean, it's totally a right to leave it up there if you want. But if I'm going to call people out and then they make it right, we should give them a break. At least consider editing it to say, that you update that they fixed the problem. Because if we can't call off the dog, so to speak, people will not be willing to fix the problem, right? So I have a feeling we're going to have a lot of people that we need to have a conversation with. And all I care about, I don't want to just put them on blast for no reason. I want the customers to get the problem fixed, okay? That's what we're working together to do. So please, if you left negative feedback, can you I'm sufficiently convinced that he made good on his offer and that I'm willing to accept his reasoning at face value at why they did it. I know it's easy to hold a pitchfork, but again, what matters is the customers got their boxes. Oh, and another thing. Consider this a warning, Kapow Comics. You've been reported several times in my inbox. If this isn't resolved by tomorrow, we'll do this all over again. Don't screw your customers.